Welcome back to a new episode of Let's Eat Orlando with Amy Drew and Biggie.
Hi.
What's going on, everybody? Just hanging out here chatting. Amy Drew, what's new and exciting in your world? Where have you been eating? Where have you been what you been
Where
up to?
have I not been eating, Biggie?
True.
That's really
true.
the shorter list is
True.
where have I not been eating? And it's really nowhere. I'm just always eating. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm kind of curious when you're like, how do you handle, does everything go, like, are your pictures go on the cloud all the time? Like, because you're always having to take pictures everywhere you go to eat. And then, like, do you have it on a calendar? Like, does your calendar usually set during the course of the week that you already know, like, obviously, you know, like, hey, I'm going to do this story.
In
I'm going to schedule
optimal
something.
weeks, yes.
Yeah.
In optimal weeks, I try and plan and game things out. It's always a little bit loose because, you know, stuff happens. And it's a newspaper, and something else might come up and push something that I had been planning back because I have to do something that's more timely. But yes, I try very hard to sit down every couple of weeks as the end of what I've planned is getting there and kind of game it out.
Okay. And then sometimes you like try to do it based on that. Like, do you ever, well, I'll go with this then, since obviously your writing leads to you eating, but do you ever have those moments you're like, man, I'm craving, like, I don't want to eat this. I'm craving this. Like, I've been craving, I don't know, pizza or cinnamon roll, or I'm craving, I don't know, tacos. Does it ever kind of go that route?
I think about it, but generally speaking, I don't give in. You know,
Okay.
I generally speaking, I'm just like, no, I can't. I mean, unless it's like I'm there and I'm having it, but like, yeah, most of the time I just have to be like, I can't, you know, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny that you mentioned cinnamon rolls, right? Because I had cinnamon rolls, and you know this because we talked about it at an event.
Mm-hmm.
I had cinnamon rolls on the brain, and there was a place out in Claremont called DeVilma Cinnamon Rolls, and I wanted to get out there because these things looked amazing. And here's the deal with cinnamon rolls with me. It's not that I don't like cinnamon rolls, it's that very often I smell them and they smell amazing, and then I eat them and they're just not that good. Like, how many times you go to the mall, you smell Cinnabon or whatever, and it smells like you died and went to like bakery heaven. And then you get it, and the thing's like a doorstop. It's like heavy. Yeah. It's not light. It's not fluffy. It's too sweet. It's just, they're never good. So, and same goes for the ones that you bake, you know, the ones in
at home. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Pillsbury ones, they smell great, but they're just not that good. And I have to eat a lot of stuff. And if I'm going to eat something that's that, you
decadent.
know, that decadent, it better be awesome, or I am not wasting my time.
Yeah, you're it's like a one bite and I'm done type of
thing. Which is a lot of what I do, even with stuff that is good. So it really better be good. So I was at this event very randomly, and oh my God, there's DeVilma Cinnamon Rolls at the event. So I was like, oh, this is fantastic. So immediately I went over there, and they had all this crazy stuff, and it was kind of the end, and they had a few left, and I bought one. And I'm not a frosting person, so I won't really get into the frosting right now, but the cinnamon roll itself was just ridiculous. It was like the lightest, fluffiest. It was so good. It was everything that a Cinnabon isn't. And if you're a big Cinnabon fan, sorry, we can agree to disagree. They're not hurting without my money. So, so they were amazing. So I had this idea of doing cinnamon rolls. I pitched a bunch of things to my boss around Thanksgiving, and she was like, oh, do cinnamon rolls. That's a tradition for me and my family. So I guess they make cinnamon rolls in their house. So I was like, okay, cinnamon rolls.
Do they make it on Thanksgiving, or do they make it the day after Thanksgiving?
I didn't, you know, we're busy. I didn't get into it. She said yes, and I was like, great. And, you know, she went back to work.
Off to the races. Yeah. No, I agree, and I agree with the cinnamon roll aspect of it. I think in the sense that sometimes it does smell way better. And I do like, and then it's a hard mix of, because I do like the having the frosting like kind of drizzled into all the little nooks and crannies, but I also don't need it to be overly frosted because I want to be able to enjoy the cinnamon roll part of it. I won't lie, I do usually end up ordering a cinnamon roll or getting a cinnamon roll when I go to Ikea. When we do, sometimes
I have heard their cinnamon rolls are good. I have not had one.
Their cinnamon rolls are good, and sometimes I can convince my wife to let me bring a pack, one of the packages home.
Did they cost like $1 each? Because it's like,
it's like a ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Usually it's like
okay.
Usually Ikea, I get a hot dog, and a soda, and then like when I walk in, that's like the pre-meal before I shop, and then on the way home, I usually try to get a cinnamon roll, and they usually have them warm, or I try to at least bring the case of them back, and they're good. They're good cinnamon rolls. I did have the cinnamon roll that you're talking about at the market, and
I know, because I took one bite and gave it.
And I got to take some home to my family, which is great. It's great eating with Amy Drew because I get to like have, as long as you're okay with sharing, which I am totally okay sharing food. She's like, "Hey, you want to take a bite?" I was like, "Sure, I'll have a bite of this." And I was like, "Oh, this is amazing!" And I ended up bringing it home, and yes, the whole family devoured it.
Because I don't get to finish anything. Case in point, I don't get to finish anything, even things that are good.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you also ate a lot. You also did eat a lot at the market. Like you also like, oh, I got to eat at this place because there are possibilities. So like it adds up.
And I gave you the rest of that also.
I did, and it was like delicious. Can I name drop that one too? I can name. I'll name drop that. Benny's Burgers, right? Benny's Burgers is what I had.
Really good smash burgers. Benny's
Burgers.
Onions
super
were
good.
On point.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a key. I like a lot of that sauteed and like that little bit of crispy onion. Oh, it was good. It was super good.
People
it was great for me.
Past me literally on my way back from the truck. I was carrying it in a bag, and somebody turned around after they walked past me and was like, "Where'd you get that?" They didn't even know what was in the bag. They just smelled it and were like, "I want to go where you just got that."
Yeah. No, it was super delicious. I went back and I actually told him that it was delicious, because obviously a burger to me, it's a handheld friend, and I love a good burger, and so
it's a sandwich.
I'm all about it. Yeah, they're cousins. It's the sandwich's cousin, and I love it. It's super tasty. But yeah, when it comes to cinnamon rolls, I really want to like cinnamon rolls everywhere I go. So like I usually will try to get like their version of a cinnamon roll. Like if I go to Donut King, I'll be like, "Ooh, I'll try that, like your cinnamon roll," or
I
never
do that. I never do because they're just never good.
and that's a hard battle. But I guess the key also is that it's all in the beholder of like the taste bud beholder, right? Because some may say I really like it to be full of frosting and covered in frosting and just have that cinnamony, buttery cinnamon, and then. But I definitely agree. It's got to have the key to the cinnamon roll is really the fact that the pastry or the cinnamon roll itself it needs to be like really nice, light and fluffy. And so that way, like that thick cream or the thick, the cream cheese frosting, the frosting, it balances out because it's so light and airy that you're supposed to be able to enjoy it. And kind of, I like pulling it apart. I don't know how you usually eat. How do you usually eat a cinnamon roll?
I like to unravel it. Does
I like to unravel it
directly into cinnamon roll. I don't know, but I happen to have one here. So
what do you have?
I have a cinnamon roll. This is not. I want to preface this. I have not assembled this, but this cinnamon roll is from the Glass Knife. It is called the Ultimate Cinnamon Roll. They have them every day. It is a regular feature there. Because I wanted to taste it. It's made with their 24-hour brioche. So it's like super, I would say it's super light. It's just that it's so huge that it actually is formidable. Wait, so they gave me, now I am a cake over frosting person, which is nice for my boyfriend and I. Like he loves the frosting more than he loves the cake. Generally speaking,
you give him the corner pieces
cake more than frosting, And so I wanted to taste it without the cream cheese icing because a lot of times this stuff is just a little too much for me. I have to tell everybody, this is like the best cream cheese icing I have ever tasted. So I haven't tasted it on the cinnamon roll yet, but I want to just model this. You know how big my head is.
Mm-hmm.
We've met in person. I have a big head.
Yeah. Well,
and like my nose is in it right now. And man, does this thing smell good.
That is huge.
Yeah. This is a big cinnamon roll. So I'm going to heat it up and I'm going to frost it with this frosting.
what's funny to me is that it looks, I mean, it's so beautiful. It actually looks like it's like one of those like fake ones, like a fake thing that you would have. Like, look at that.
No,
That
it's
is
like
beautiful.
perfect. Look, it's
Uh-huh.
hypnotizing. Ooh.
That is so did they give you directions out of curiosity of how to what to heat it up as or for
No,
how
I
like
was thinking about texting them because I don't want to ruin it, but I figure it's just like a basic, I'll heat it up to warm, then I'll
yeah.
taste it without the frosting. And then, because it was fresh, it's fresh from today, so it's very fresh.
Yeah.
And then I'll put frosting on it and I'll taste it. And it's
Do
too
they
bad you're
make
not
a
here because then I would give you the rest.
do they make it where it's like only a certain amount at the glass knife or is this
Well,
always
they
like they
make it
always
every day. I think they pretty much sell out every day, probably by early afternoon.
yeah.
Now, of course, you can pre-order a lot of glass knife stuff online, and so then it'll be there waiting for you. They won't sell yours because you'll have ordered it. But I
Mhm.
think that they usually last through the morning, but they do make them. Just the fact that they make this thing every day tells you this has
Yeah,
a
it's
following.
yeah.
So I'm
And I'm
excited.
surprisingly I've never had it, so I definitely want to have it.
Yeah,
Um,
and I will tell you, I just as a non-cinnamon roll thing, when I went to go get these, right in the case, they had Fluffer Nutter Pop Tarts.
really?
And I wanted one of these so bad.
Hmm.
Like, I really love Fluffer Nutter. Like, I
So
love Fluffer Nutter. The only reason that I don't own the Fluffer Nutter shirt is
it's because it's
because
a
it's a
Boston.
Boston Red Sox shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't.
If
It's
I had
hilarious, and I want to say it in the Boston accent, but
yeah,
I can't. I can't wear it.
Luffanata.
I
Yeah.
can't. I'm getting a little sick even talking about it. I can't wear
I'll
them.
tell you one thing though,
Sorry.
I do love the fact that more places are doing stuff with making their own versions of Pop Tarts. I think that's like super fun that I've seen people be able to do and make. I think that's I don't know, I just think it's a great little pastry and a great little thing to eat. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so I want that and I want to try that. I haven't tried it. They have a lot of things that I love at the Glass Knife. And everybody has their thing, right? Some people love chocolate, some people are not into chocolate, they want something else. They have everything there. So, I
So
love it. I
yeah,
love that big wheel that they have. It's basically like a giant ring ding. It's so good.
I need to go and try this.
Mhm.
I am kind of curious since you talked about cake, I have to ask. I know it's random, but if I said to you cake or pie?
I can't know what kind of cake or what kind of pie.
Well, I mean,
I think
if
I
I
probably I think if I have to pick one, I think I'm going to pick pie.
yeah, I mean, I think, and it's funny because sometimes I don't get me wrong, I love good cake, but I sometimes think I'm like I'd rather have the pie.
Yeah,
I and
I think I'm happy with this choice. If I could only have one forever, I think I'm pie. Pie is my choice.
okay, I gotcha.
There's a
There,
lot of different kinds of pie. Leaves me open
correct.
with a lot. Leaves me with a lot of
That's what I'm
options.
saying. I'm saying that's the reason why I left it open like that because
And I'm
there
not
are
a
a lot of
frosting
options.
person.
Yeah,
It's
yes, it
fine,
works out.
but I wouldn't miss life without
Yeah,
frosting. I would definitely.
no, I know some other places. So, and I'm assuming you've checked out or seen other places. I mean, when we're thinking cinnamon rolls, I'm thinking like other places. Like, okay, where else have I had a cinnamon roll? Where have I gone and that I enjoyed? Like one place that I know that I've enjoyed, because my parents have brought it over for me is called Bread for the Masses, and they're like a truck. But what they do is they come for a certain amount of time, and then they actually go up north and sell up north. But they bake everything in house. They make their own breads and do everything, and their cinnamon rolls are humongous and super delicious. So I
That
always
sounds
find it a
good.
treat when my mom comes. She's like, "Oh, they came and they were at my church or whatever, and they were like," and we bought some cinnamon rolls. So they would always, and they of course they always get too many, so they always want to bring us some. I'm like, hey, you can use any excuse you want if you want to bring me sweets. I know my wife and my daughter love Buttermilk Bakery. That's like another one that they always enjoy whenever they can have.
I love
Like
buttermilk. I love
yeah,
buttermilk. Yeah, they're
yep.
amazing. I've not had their cinnamon roll. I'm gonna try. Unfortunately, like I haven't eaten this one yet, but I will.
Yet.
It smells amazing. It's light. It's gorgeous, and I trust the glass knife. I'm gonna
Yeah.
try East Coast Bakehouse tomorrow, which I have not yet tried. These are the wonderful people who run Cups and Pups, and they have opened a bakery, and they have a couple of different things. One that every day, one is the cinnamon roll. And then they do a lot of random things. They're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday now. And cinnamon rolls are one of two things that are like the house specialty. So I'm very excited to try it.
I have heard great things about the East Coast. I've seen a lot of foodies that I follow that talk about it, and that's like one of their favorites. So it's on my list as well to have that one. And like sourdough bakehouse is another one that I've
Do
that I
they
have
do
on my
cinnamon
list.
rolls?
My wife says that they do
I have
because
not been there in a while, but their
so
bread, I can tell you their bread and their breakfast is so good. So good. I need to get back there. So if you guys are going to go, I'll be on all your dates, all your family
I'll let you
dates.
know. Hey, I'll let you know. I'll let you know for sure. I will definitely let you know so we can partake. It's funny because I don't know, like when you go out with your family, do they kind of get I not that you're like a food critic, but but are they sometimes like being like it's pretty good or this is good or it's missing this? Like my daughter's a baker, so my daughter like loves to like she definitely nitpicks on on the baking stuff, which I appreciate, but at the same time I'm like she's like I think it's missing. Oh, it's or but she's also like more lighter on the sweetness. Like she'd
Hmm.
like it to not be as sweet. And for me, I like it sweet, but not so overly sweet that I'm like it hurts to eat it.
I would say
You know,
that
type of thing.
my daughter leans more like lighter on the sweet. She
Yeah.
loves like Asian desserts, Asian buns and things
Yeah.
like that. And those tend to be not as sugary,
As
you
sugary,
know.
yeah.
And she also likes the flavor profile. Right now she's big into matcha. Like she
Yeah.
just made
Okay.
matcha crinkle cookies here at
Oh
the house,
wow.
like at home, and they were very good. So
That's awesome. We got baking we have baking kids. I love it. I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah. So what's the
Very, very
best?
cool.
I want to know what's the best thing. Everybody always asks me. I want to know what you ate. What's the best thing you ate like this week or
Best thing I've
recently? That's
eaten
jumping out at
recently.
you.
My one that's jumped out that I told a few people is like the Taqueria La Cazuela.
Love them. Which one did you go to?
I went to the one on it's off of Colonial, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
Colonial near Rouse.
Mm-hmm.
Is in that area. And is it Rouse? Yeah, near Rouse. And it's funny because I found that place because I ended up like we go to a lot, like we do sometimes want like crave Mexican, so we're always looking for places. And Kristen and um Bella were driving, and I was like, they're like, they had to drop off a friend, and then as they were driving, they're like, we want tacos, but I'm like, we don't want to drive this far. And I was like, well, let me see what I could find. And I found them, and I was like, oh, I'm like, this looks good. And they came back, I was like, and of course we were hungry, and I'm like, this is a great price. I'm like, the tacos look good, the
Mm-hmm.
reviews look amazing. Yeah, so recently we ate there because now that's like one of our go-to taco places. And I usually will go and I'll get like the al pastor, we'll get like the chicken, we'll get all different things. And it's funny, I'm like, my wife got the supreme one, which I guess comes with a little bit more stuff, but I like the straight, like just onion, cilantro,
Yes.
the
Yeah,
fresh
like the straight.
tortillas.
It's like the
Yeah,
Mexican taco.
yeah,
It's just
the
onion,
straight, like just give me the
cilantro.
straight one. Yeah, onion cilantro, and it's just give me that, and I'm like,
Same.
I'm in heaven. And it's just so freaking tasty, and like the chips are made in house. I mean, it's just
I
super
want to
good.
make sure that the other one is still open because they had another one in Curry Ford, and I want to make sure that it's still open because it's been a little while since I've been over there.
Because you said when we've talked in the past, you've mentioned that you've written about them,
I
and
wrote
they are
about the one that you went to when it opened, which
okay.
was like during COVID.
It's called Reedy Plaza, I think is what they call it.
So
It's on Colonial, but yeah, it is.
it's
It's
so
on the east side of
good
town. It is super good though.
and really good guac. I'm very picky
Yes.
with guacamole, and their guacamole is excellent.
Great pricing. I mean, yeah, like I pretty much we I just started ordering. I was just like, I want to try this and I want to try that. They had like a burrito, was it burrito, and I guess that was available that day. Or no, quesadilla, a burrito quesadilla.
Mhm.
I was like, I mean, it was so good you could just eat it without needing anything. And like, so we ordered that. I ordered some tacos, and I was in heaven. I was like perfectly happy and super content. And so that's like the most recent thing I've had recently that I've just been like, yeah, that's like that hits.
I love tacos. I mean, there's really
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. Like you said, you get your meat, onions,
Yeah.
cilantro, and if it's done well,
Yeah.
you know,
Put a little bit of the
a
hot sauce or whatever
little
they got
tiny bit of,
sauces.
maybe a little bit of salsa, some kind of a
Mm-hmm.
salsa, and
Yep.
that's it. You're
Yeah.
good.
I love it. There's another place that we go to as well that's inside a grocery store. And we get agua fresca there too, but I can't remember the name.
Is it the one
We'll
in
have to,
Winter Park?
it's off of like, it could be the one off
It's
of Winter
Aloma
Park. It's
and
like,
436, basically.
it might be that one. I have to look and
Yeah,
see.
what is that
It may
called?
be that one, or it
I
may be
love
a
that
different one
place.
that I
There's a
have.
restaurant, and then they have a market next door that's theirs also, and they sell paletas and like other stuff in the market.
Mine is in a plaza, and this is the thing I love about like places like this. Like mine's in a plaza where there's like a bank. It's in a bank plaza, and
I
it's
don't
like
know if there's
off
a
of.
bank. This one has a
And I
Polish
want to say
deli
it.
in it.
I want to say it's Goldenrod, maybe off of Goldenrod. I'll have to get the name of it. All I know is that it's like literally a market. One side's a market. There's a butcher. I know because I
Mhm.
got like chicharrones and stuff like that. I was able to sample, and then they finally made it big enough where like half the grocery store now is the restaurant where you can actually sit and eat there. But and we usually order takeout and stuff like that. But when we do that, well, just because we usually were driving by and picking up. But yeah, tacos, you can't. Come on, handheld food, so delicious.
Yes. Yeah, it's street food. You can, you know what I mean? You can you grab it. It's cheap. It's
Yep.
made right there, fresh. It's not sitting. There's no place for them to put it. They got to
Yep.
make it for you when you order it. They're not holding anything. So it's like as fresh as you can get it.
So good. As always, I'm getting hungry to enjoy some food. You of course have plenty of food to eat.
I do. I have so
At your
many
house.
leftovers that I'm done. I can't have anything. If I get hungry later, I'll eat ice chips. No, I'm just kidding. I'll make like a salad or something that'll take up space. That has, very low. I'll drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you definitely had a caloric intake. You definitely had a decent caloric intake. That's got to be the hard part. I think people obviously underestimate that aspect of it, how difficult that is to kind of balance that nutrition, all the different foods, eating everything, and at the same time like just kind of making sure that you're kind of like, trying things, but at the same time not indulging so much on everything because you're eating so many different things.
You don't finish everything. You make sure you exercise, and the days that you eat, the meals that you have collectively. Like today I didn't eat. I had to taste quite a few things today. So there was a lot of like 1.5 bites onto the next 1.5 bites. You can't finish. I don't throw out food because I'm not built that way.
Yeah.
So I will give it to people. Sometimes if it's something that I need to get to know a little better, I'll bring it home. I'll try it again. I'll eat it as leftovers. But yeah, you can't. You just can't. And so you add up those meals, and that becomes like what would be like a cheat day. And then when you're not eating for work, you watch what you eat, calorically.
Yep.
You have to,
It makes sense. It makes total sense to be able to do that. And that's got to be a hard battle for sure when it comes to stuff like that.
Oh my God, especially this season, in this season, because everybody's got food.
Everyone's got something now.
There's
Everyone's
trays
got
of
something.
cookies everywhere.
Yep, for sure. No, it's been definitely fun. I definitely want to know more, and hopefully you'll be able to post some pictures and we can share maybe some video footage of you drizzling some of the cream cheese frosting on that cinnamon roll, or some of the places you get to check out.
Maybe.
So we can kind of share that on our
you
Instagram
need a cinnamon
and social.
roll shirt, except that you only do sandwiches. Are you not looking? I'm like a walking Deli Fresh.
I know you're more Deli Fresh threads than I am today. I'm not wearing any Deli Fresh
today.
threads.
I
love
got
it.
The lid. I got the shirt.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And
Christmas
I'm
is
excited.
Coming, people, order Deli Fresh threads. Everybody loves sandwiches. You will find a sandwich for your sandwich lover.
I love that. And if you do order it online, I mean, obviously I do mark it so you can check me out online, but if you do order online, make sure you leave me a note if it's a gift for someone, because I do want to make sure that it's properly named and labeled. But
you have to see the packaging. The packaging is like the best. He's got a whole thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, I'm excited. I do enjoy a good holiday food, holiday products and items. And I love like thoughtful gifts like this. So like I definitely super fun. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for other Christmas. We'll have to talk about more holiday stuff. Maybe we'll talk about holiday treats or holiday fun things to eat, or maybe we'll do we could do an episode about potluck and what are some potluck
want to do a
things.
cookie exchange? Let's do a let's eat cookie exchange. Maybe we'll invite a couple of people.
Okay, we could try to see if we can figure something like that, and maybe we'll bring some coquito along. Each one of us brings a bottle of coquito.
Yes, let's trade coquito.
And we'll just trade coquito. Yeah, that might work. We may have to figure out. We have to see what we could do. Maybe we can figure out how we could parlay that and have enough people.
What would you like to see?
Yeah,
viewers and listeners.
What do you want to see? Yes, and then also, what do you want to see for 2025 from us? What do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, let us know.
We're getting into our, ready to, we're finally, I think, getting a little comfortable. This is all just a big fun experiment, and we like sharing and talking with you guys. So tell us what's good. Tell us what's not good. I'll tell
us where you want us to eat.
The holidays are coming, and Deli Fresh Threads. I'm not doing this for any other reason that the shirts are so cool. Like, I just want to tell the story. Like that day that we ran into each other and we ate the cinnamon rolls. He does this thing with what do you call it? Like the mystery grab bag? What do you call it?
Mystery lunch. I did a mystery lunch.
So he has this tub of wrapped shirts, and it'll say the size so that you can get a shirt in the right size that you want. But basically you can buy this and not know what shirt you're going to get. And I was so impressed. While I was there, 5 different customers chose to just pick a random shirt and not know which one they were going to get. I was really impressed. So fun. It's just so much fun.
No, I actually enjoy it too, because I have no idea what I packed since I packed them early enough, and I have no idea. So it was great to see old designs get homes for them, or designs that I'm like, oh, look at that, you got this, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I love this. And so it's really fun to be able to see that. I think it'll be a staple that I'll probably have more often in my markets during my holidays. So you'll probably see the mystery lunch option there, as well as also all the newer stuff that I have and that I sell. But you'll definitely be able to see it. So if I tell people, and it's also on my website. So if you like what you see on my website and on my thing, you'll be able to see it. A mystery lunch is always a good, cheap alternative to get.
This is just my favorite because this speaks to my heart.
Yes.
Which is this is how I live every day. Eat local, people. But I have to say, my classic, I have one that's discontinued for now. The Monster Sub.
Monster Sub, yes.
Even though I don't say sub, I say hero usually.
Yeah.
And it's just a great one because I love Godzilla. So it's like Godzilla.
You may see that one in 2025 because I literally love that shirt too much.
That one's really faded because I wear that one the most.
Yeah. I wear that one often as well. I actually have a few versions of that one in my house. So, but no. Thank you again, everyone. Thanks for listening. Keep on subscribe. Tell your friends. Let's keep growing this. Let's keep telling more people about wonderful places to eat and share. And thank you again for listening to us on Let's Eat Orlando with Amy Drew and Biggie.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.